Hello everyone, it's me Evermore Sol and welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have a pick a card reading. This pick a card reading is going to be focusing on what you are releasing, what baggage you may be releasing, mindsets, really anything that needs to be let go. That's what we're going to be focusing on. So I have 3 piles, pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. Like usual, I'll leave a little meditation. So let's just jump right into it. So for those of you that chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we have 8 of baskets. We have Son of Knives, 4 of sticks, 10 of coins. I already know where we're going with this one. And the Free Man. We also have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. The Golden Children, inner children, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Ooh, I'm picking up an additional message from this group. Ooh, okay. Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. As well as clarity, or as well as 1 of spades. Your mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. So when I was shuffling these cards, I was really getting the fact that a lot of you are releasing this, I don't want to say mindset, but really just hard times. I feel like for a lot of my number 1s, you've just been going through some hard times lately. And I think a lot of you realize you need to let it go. The reason I say that is because we have this 8 of baskets cards right here and Son of Knives. And the 8 of baskets to me is like you're just leaving all your baggage behind, which makes sense. And I'm hearing, because this reading is inspired by a song. It's inspired by Bag Lady by Erykah Badu, and you know, she speaks of if you have all these things on you, you know, it's gonna drag you, you're gonna be dragging behind, you know, they're gonna hold you back. And I feel like a lot of you are realizing what it is that is holding you back, and you're now taking the steps to release it. I feel like a lot of you felt like you weren't deserving or worthy of happiness. I feel like even though you know you may not have voiced that out loud, just some of the actions that you guys were taking just kind of was really feeling like you thought that you weren't worthy or deserving to be happy, to experience happiness. And I just simply see that you're going to come to this realization that, hold on, you know, I do deserve happiness, you know, I deserve, you know, rest, tenderness, to nourish my body, to nourish my garden. You know, I have to be tender with myself. I need to tend to my inner child. And for some of you, this may stem from childhood, is what I just heard. So some of you, this feeling like you are now worthy of happiness may have been instilled in you when you were a child. And this Free Man card, I see that you're going to be breaking away from that. I feel like a lot of you are having shifts in your mind, and I'm saying that because I've been having a lot of these shifts as well, and I don't think it's just me. I think a lot of people are just having all of these epiphanies and just shifts in perspectives regarding life. You know, if that's happening to you, please let me know so I know I'm not crazy. And especially with this 1 of spades card right here, this clarity card, and I'm not going to try to pronounce the other name because I need to touch up on my linguistics. Your mind is like a parachute. It only works when it is open. That's happening to you guys. I see a lot of you are opening your minds to beliefs that you had in the past, like not feeling like you're worthy of happiness or love or, you know, financial abundance, 10 of coins, leaving a legacy. And I honestly feel, you know, for some of you, I'm picking up the message, especially with this, the Golden Children, the inner child card, speaking about innocence and tenderness. I can't help but wonder and feel if growing up, you know, you were told that you weren't worthy of happiness, or you weren't deserving of happiness or love or the actions that were shown to you as a child conveyed that message to you, like you just weren't worthy of anything, of not even romantic love with this Four of Cards, but this Ten of Coins, you know, this card is a big happy family. It's a big happy family. Everybody's together having a nice, you know, dinner. It turns out to me, in this Ten of Coins card, you have a couple behind them looking lovingly at, you know, the legacy they're leaving behind. So I feel like you guys didn't have that upbringing. At least some of you. Let me not say all, because I feel like this is a specific message for, you know, not the general. For some of you, you didn't have this upbringing, and that, you know, really instilled this I'm not worthy sense of belief or feeling within you. And I see just this huge shift. And again, I feel like it's because a lot of us are having just all these downloads and mental shifts about life in general. And now everybody, and it may not be everybody, again, let me know, but this is, I think my group is resonating with me. My group number 1, you're resonating with me. You're on the frequency I'm on. Just literally looking at life completely different. Like, it literally felt as if one day, at least that's my case, it felt as if one day I just really just woke up and I'm like, oh, this is how everything is. And I feel like that's going to be the shift with my number 1s. Just one day, all of a sudden, waking up and saying, the free man, I don't have to feel this way. I don't have to live my life this way. And with this clarity card, again, your mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. Your mind is going to be opening. And when that happens, it's like everything is going to seem brand new. Everything is going to seem completely different. And some of you, if you don't believe me, just give it a chance, because of the secret spirit, it says watch and wait. This isn't a watch and wait as in, oh, be patient for something. This is more so of spirit saying, just you watch and wait and see the changes that are about to happen in your life. Once you have this moment of clarity, once you realize that the things that were instilled within you that was not for your benefit, the things that were told to you as a child, or recently, if it's not from childhood, you know, maybe some recent experiences where, ooh, I just heard betrayal for some. It was so nice. I just heard betrayal. Some of you may have been betrayed, and that betrayal may have made you felt like, oh, well, I'm not worthy, because if I was worthy, so-and-so wouldn't have treated me that way. But look, 8 of Baskets, leaving your baggage behind. Again, this reading is inspired by a bag lady. You're going to have to release that because of how people have treated me through my life or recently. I am not deserving, especially if it's the betrayal regarding love, of happiness, of abundance. You're going to have to let it go. You're not going to be able to move into this new energy of abundance and love and happiness. And I'm just feeling like this sense of freedom, and for some more so of relief, of like, oh my God, life can actually get better. I was worried for no reason. You're not going to be able to let all these things, you're not going to be able to let all of these things in until you let this pain go, until you let the belief that you are not worthy go, and until you let go that, you know, just how everyone treats you is not a reflection of you. It's not. My mom has told me that. How people treat you is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them. When you are finally able to realize this and let everything go, Spirit is literally saying, just you watch and wait with what we're about to do next. Now we can really start getting, you know, the wheels moving along. We start really moving along towards everything you actually are deserving of. So, with that being said, this was my reading for number 1s. Again, you know, maybe you need to do some shadow work with yourself. Maybe you need to have some really honest conversation with yourself so you can get this relief that you desperately need from past pain. That you desperately need from past pain, and from some of you, what you're being told during your childhood, so you can move forward. So if you enjoyed this reading and it resonated, please let me know. If you want to see any more of me, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And I really do appreciate you guys for watching, and have a blessed day. Bye. So my lovelies that chose pile number 2, this is the reading for you. We have 4 of baskets, 5 of nines, John Horse, also the strength card. I believe, we have John Horse, Son of Sticks, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Forge, don't follow. First time I saw this card. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. And Ebo, key 12, I believe. No person is born great. Great people become great when others are sleeping. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you, what I'm really getting the vibe, what I just heard is this S is for the birds. I feel like a lot of you are about to be going internal. I feel like a lot of you are believing more so in your own beliefs than what you're hearing outside. I feel like a lot of you, the outside world, the external things, is starting to sound like static is what I'm hearing. Like you're listening to something, but you just can't understand what's being conveyed. And for a lot of you, it's like, this doesn't make sense. And yeah, you have the electric eel. Eels, yeah, are electric. So it's, that static makes sense. But what I'm seeing is a lot of you are taking, there we go. A lot of you have been focusing on external things, whether that is people, whether that is other people's beliefs, whether that is social media, whether that is television, whether that is the news. I just feel like a lot of your beliefs right now are not actually your beliefs. I feel like a lot of it is because you've been putting so much energy into consumption. There we go. You've been putting so much energy into consumption that everything has become static. Things aren't really making sense. Things don't seem clear. And I feel like you guys are kind of coming into this 4 of baskets card energy right here of, essentially this card is, she's kind of rolling her eyes saying like, oh my God, another one. I feel like a lot of you are releasing just a lot of external consumption. And I feel like you're doing that for your benefit. I feel like you're taking everything that's being conveyed to you with a grain of salt. Even this reading, you're starting to take things with a grain of salt. And you're going to say, okay, instead of me just believing this outright, let me see what the actual meaning behind what's going on. Let me dig for myself. Let me acknowledge myself. Let me teach myself. Doing that, that's going to clear up a lot of static, because instead of always consuming what other people are telling you or what other people are, I don't want to say preaching, because I feel like that puts a certain connotation into your mind, but instead of always focusing on external and then, trying to make it make sense up here, a lot of you instead are going to say, okay, how about instead of looking at everybody else, let's just focus on myself. I'm going to stop being a follower, because that's not making me happy. Surrender to the sweetness. Being a follower isn't making me happy. And that can be in just not external media, I just heard. That can be being a follower in, your appearance, how you look, trying to blend in, fit into the crowd. I just heard that this group, you're not meant to fit into the crowd, especially with the Son of Sticks card. That makes perfect sense. You are meant to be a leader. You are meant to follow your own path. You are following others. You are releasing, focusing on external consumption. I feel like for my group, actually, you are the one who needs to be doing more of the creating and putting out more things instead of consuming. That is a big shift. Yes, that is a big shift for y'all. Less of this external consumption and more so of putting out content. How you're going to do that is completely up to you. That is just a message I just got, especially with this electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. And with Ebo, no person is born great. Great people become great when others are sleeping. That's going to be you. You're going to be releasing just constant consumption of external things. Like I said, social media, the news, just trends. I keep hearing trends. I keep feeling it's a lot to do with your appearance as well for some. You know, instead taking things as grain of salt and saying, how does this sit within my spirit? How does this sit within my belief? You're releasing this baggage of just trying to fit into other people's standards. You're releasing this baggage of, you know, taking everybody's beliefs and feeling like you have to believe them. No. Everything's kind of doing a 180. Instead of doing all this outer work and consumption, like I said, not only are you turning inward to look towards your beliefs and getting your knowledge, you're also going to, instead of turning into a consumer, you're going to become a producer. And I'm getting really excited for this group. I hope that when you hear this, you get excited as well, because I'm really getting the feeling that this group could put out a lot of great things. Now, that may not be for everybody. That may be for a couple. You know, you may just resonate with reducing, you know, this external consumption, and that may be it. And just following your own path, not following trends. But for others, I do know that some of you instead are going to turn into producing some type of content. And what's going to be special about it, it's not going to be trendy. It's not going to be what everybody else is doing, because you're going to be following your own path and you're going to be putting in work. It's not going to be half, you know, I'm not going to say it, but because no person is born great, great people become great when others are sleeping. I feel like this group, it's less about, again, focusing on the external, focusing on trends, and instead, like, essentially becoming the trend setter, releasing everybody else, everything else, stepping into, we'll just see what I can do. I'm not like everybody else, and I'm going to prove it. And it's going to be high quality work as well, high quality content as well. So with that being said, this is my message for my number 2s, my trendsetters, my go-getters. I wish you guys the best of luck. If you guys do end up creating something, let me know, because I feel like some of you are going to turn into creators, and it's going to be epic. It's going to be really dope. So please let me know. I'd love to come and check it out. And yeah, I hope this reading will resonate. If it did, make sure you like, comment if you like. If you feel called to, if you want to see more of me, make sure you go ahead and smash that notification bell and the subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and have a blessed day. Bye. So for my lovelies that chose number 3, this is the reading for you. So let's go ahead and get started. We have 3 of Knives, 2 of Knives, Miss Ida, Father Sims, Prince of Diamonds, Earth was born. The tongue carries life, but also death. I know exactly where this is going already. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. You got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Deep sailor healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. And last but not least, we have the groundhog spirit, and it's saying time to let go. So I feel like for my number 3, so it's really cut and dry. It's a lot of healing going on, and for you all, I see a lot of pain. Some people, I'm thinking it may be in your romantic relationships, other just simply your interpersonal relationships of this 3 of Knives. I feel like quite a few of you were lied to with this 2 of Knives card with her, you know, essentially her spiritual eyes, you know, being cut out and her eyes are closed. I feel like some of you were lied to in a personal relationship. And I feel like a lot of that hurt you deeply, but what I'm getting the feeling is that relationship or friendship or familiar relationship was not serving you. It was a lot of codependency going on. It was a lot of boundaries being broken. And, you know, that is spirit. It was not for you. It was not for your highest good. Because we have Miss Ida. Clearly, you need to be moving in the direction of alignment. With the Miss Ida card, which is also the High Priestess, and lifting the veil, anything unaligned must go. But I see you have to essentially go through this transformational healing right now, this deep cellular healing with this card. I see a lot of you need to come to the realization that this was not meant for you and be okay with that. We have Father Sims, which is the Temperance cards. Here's the thing, and I always say this, and I've been told this my entire life. A lot of things happen. Everything happens for a reason. I know we hate hearing that, but everything happens for a reason. But that does not mean we will always know the reason why it happened. We won't. We won't. We are only human. There is so much we can understand. And that is something that's coming from Spirit, not me, so take it up with them, not with me. But I do see that a lot of pain was caused because of somebody else's words. The tongue carries life, but also death. And you were hurt, and I also heard from some others, you were traumatized, and I believe it goes deeper than just words, but I don't want to get into that right now. I just know that this group, your focus is releasing this pain. This is a timeless reading. I am going to be uploading this the day of the full moon in Scorpio. So if you are seeing this the day of the full moon, this is an encouragement to you to use this full moon to your advantage. Take a healing bath, do some journaling, sit in meditation, have conversations with yourself. We need to normalize having conversations with ourselves. But what Spirit is telling you, that this, whatever it was that caused you this pain, was not in alignment. It was not going to benefit you in your present. It was not going to benefit you in your future. It is not meant, it's just not meant. It needs to let go. They're letting you know you can't move into alignment. Miss Ida, this high priestess energy, your high priestess energy, your higher self energy. You cannot move into alignment. You cannot move into balance, into healing, until you realize that it's time to let go. Groundhog. And simply let it go. And I want to make this clear. Letting something go does not mean you're completely done with it. Let's all be real. We're human. Nothing is linear in our life. Aging is linear. That's about it. So I do want to say healing is not completely linear. It's not just like, oh yeah, I'm healed, everything's done. You are still going to have memories. You can still have flashbacks, Those things can't be completely cut off. So this is a reminder from them. Don't beat yourself up over that. They just more so are saying, make the effort to heal from this past relationship. That did not come from me. Make an effort to heal from this past relationship. Make an effort to let it go. Make an effort to move forward. That's not coming from me. It's coming from me, but it's not coming from me. There are greater things planned out for you, but that's something you need to realize, and you need to realize that those greater things are not going to come into fruition. We cannot give you these greater things that you have been asking for until you let it go. You must shed the skin. Okay. I don't think I need to go any further. So with that being said, my number 3s, that was the message for you, and at the end, I really need you to take that into consideration, because at that point, I can't even really remember what I said. But besides that, that was the reading for you. So if you enjoyed it, if it resonated, make sure you like and subscribe. If you would like to see me again, hang out, make sure you smash that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can join me when I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you the best of luck on your healing process. I also want to say, because I just got a little teary-eyed, if you need to cry, cry. It's okay. So, with that being said, have a beautiful, lovely, blessed day, my fellow humans, and I appreciate you so much for watching.